Hello and welcome to my podcast. I'm Jade if you're new here. And today, of course, we're going to be talking about Prince Harry and Prince William's relationship. So I know the narrative that is being pushed right now is basically that Meghan came into the royal family and destabilized the family and ruined them all, ruined their lives and everything. And that Prince Harry is just this puppet who do not have a personality, nor does he have a mind of his own to say what he wants and what he doesn't want. And basically that Meghan is telling this man how to live, when to put on his pants, when to go to the washroom and everything. Like, can you imagine if you were Harry, Prince Harry, and you are in the news or you're watching all of this play out on social media and a group of people just have this false narrative, false opinion about you, and many of these people don't even know you. These are just the puppets that the firm, as they call them, have been using to paint a narrative or push a narrative. I can't even begin to imagine how Harry would feel or would have felt or must have felt, just watching all of this go down and watching people basically treating him as an imbecile, like somebody who doesn't have a mind of his own, that he's an invalid or something. I can't even begin to imagine what he would be feeling like just hearing all of this narrative that is being pushed about them. But yeah, we already know what is being said about Meghan, but that's not why we're here. We are here to discuss the relationship between Prince Harry and Prince William through the years prior to Prince Harry meeting Meghan. The truth of the matter is, these two brothers have been feuding for some time now. But because of the image that the royal family wanted to portray, they wanted to portray an image of They wanted to portray the two brothers as brothers who were united and showing off, because at the end of the day, 90% of the job as royals is practically showing up. That's literally all you have to do to basically justify the taxpayers funded lifestyle. Literally all you have to do is show up and put a smile on your face. Whatever is going on behind the scenes between you and your brother, shut up. Nobody cares. You just have to smile and call it a day, whatever. And so whenever there is a situation going on between the two brothers, the royal family will do what they do and kill the story before it even gets out. Remember, during Meghan's interview, she said that they would invite, they meaning Buckingham Palace, would invite some media people during the Christmas holiday. There was a reason why Buckingham Palace was doing that, just so that they can continue to be on the good side of the media, the British media. They basically needed to be on the good side of the British media, just so that when there is a scandal, when there is a situation, the media can help them kill the story, or the media can help them, make it go away, or the media can choose not to share the story or post about the story because they are on the good side of the media, is what a lot of people do. Because they needed the British media in case if maybe one of their workers and one of their staff in the royal family goes rogue, and then they leak some certain stories so that they are in a good enough stance with the media to have the media kill the story before it ever gets out. And that was why they also did not protect Meghan when Meghan needed protection from the media. Because at that point, they became faced with two options. Should we allow the media, the British media, to continue on this hate campaign against Meghan? Or should we step in? Should we intervene and then tell them to stop annoying somebody, thereby making themselves, the firm, Buckingham Palace, the royal family, an easy target? Because the media wants blood. The media is out for blood. The media wants a scapegoat. It's either you allow us to keep using Meghan as a scapegoat, or you offer yourself as a scapegoat. But we all know that's never going to happen. The royal family will never ever put themselves in a situation where they become the scapegoats, where negative reports is being passed on about them, because it's all about the image. They want to continue to have the British people wrapped around their pocket. The minute the media turns them against the British people, that means they will lose the respect and the love and the appreciation that the royal family enjoys from the British people. And you cannot govern or rule over somebody who doesn't exactly respect you. It doesn't work that way, does it? And so how do they save themselves? They offered Meghan Markle on a platter. Do with her as you wish. Just leave us out of it. But too bad. Too bad. Because Harry fell in love. Their plans, this is my opinion, their plans was basically to just allow Meghan be the scapegoat, allow Meghan be the one to get all the brunt, allow Meghan be the one to get, attacked and whatever. And then in the end, maybe when she's tired of it, she doesn't want to do this anymore, she will decide that, you know what, I'm leaving, I'm going back to America. And then Prince Harry, would now be faced with a decision to either go with his family, his new family, the wife and his son, or stay with the old family. That became a decision that Harry had to make. The thing is, the royal family, the firm, the media, they were not banking on Harry choosing Meghan. They were not banking on Harry choosing Meghan and Harrison over his family. But that's the thing though, when you have treated somebody so badly, when you have treated somebody so terribly for so long, and then somebody comes into their life who just treats them completely opposite of what you've been doing to them, treats them well, respect them, show them support and love and everything, 9 out of 10 times, they are going to choose the person who has treated them better. And the off chance of them not choosing the person who has been there for them, loved them and supported them, the off chance of them not doing that is simply because they have Stockholm Syndrome. That's literally the only reason. But 9 out of 10 times, they are going to choose the one who treated them well. So when that decision came for Prince Harry to make a decision, he chose Meghan. He chose Harrison. And so the British people did not like that because that was not the outcome that they were expecting. That was not the outcome that they wanted. They wanted Harry to choose them. But like I said, when you've been treated badly, he's been feeling like an outcast for the longest time. Harry has been feeling like an outcast for the longest time. He's been wanting out for the longest time. The only reason why he stayed was because he really didn't see an out. If he was going to marry a British girl is not going to encourage him to leave. A British girl is going to tell him to suck it up, stay the course, do what you need to do, because at the end of the day, this is your family. This is who you are. You're a royal. A British girlfriend is not going to tell him, no, I can't do this anymore, because she don't even have an option. Even if she did, she's probably going to love the life way too much to actually tell Harry to leave. So she stays and Harry stays and the cycle continues. But when Harry met Meghan, not only is Meghan an American, she's also a feminist to the core. So the decision was easy for Harry. The decision was so easy, it was an out. So in many regards, Meghan did save Harry. She did. Because this is what he's been wanting for the longest time. It's no secret that Harry does not like the press. So it boggles my mind these days when I hear the press trying to scapegoat Meghan and making it seem as though it was because of Meghan that Harry changed his attitude towards the press and the media. There are ample amounts of evidence all over. Like, you just need to type it in search. There's so many instances when Harry actually expressed his dismay towards the media, the British media. He flat out blames them for what happened to his mother. He made no secret about this. So I find it so disingenuous when people start blaming Meghan for this. The brothers have always had issues. It's not today, it's not the beginning. They have always had issues between them, and Prince William is not a nice person. He has never really been nice to his brother. You know why? Because the British people really, really genuinely like Prince Harry. They like Harry. Even though Harry wasn't going to be king, they loved him. I mean, that will make a jealous brother even more jealous when he's in line to be king, in the near future, hopefully, for his sake. I hope so, in this lifetime, but he's in line to be king, but he's not as well liked, as well respected as his older brother, who's actually way, way, way farther down the line, if ever, so Prince Harry understood that it wasn't going to happen. He wasn't going to be king. And he was just tired of all of the duties. He was just tired of all of the things that he had to do, even though he did not even stand a chance of being king. Why did he have to put up with all of those things? So he wanted out. He wanted to live his life. He wanted to have his own independence outside of the royal family. But Prince William was very, very jealous of that. Prince William was very jealous of the love and the support that the British people felt for Prince Harry. He was very envious of that because, he's going to be king and he's not even as likable to the people as his brother, who really doesn't stand a chance, So that made him feel a type of way about it. And so when he felt the way that he felt, he decided, how do I turn the British people against my brother? How do I make them like me more than they like my brother? And so he started concocting right from when they were kids. Prince William started doing some really, really shitty things to his brother, Prince Harry, right from a very young age, right from when he was a teenager, right from when Prince Harry was a teenager. Oh, you remember the Nazi outfit that got Prince Harry into a lot of trouble, that made a huge part of people, that made a lot of people think that he was a racist? Remember that outfit? Guess what? According to royal watchers, they said it was Prince William that picked out that outfit. It was Prince William that went out. William and Harry went into the store. And so Prince William picked out the outfit and told his brother to wear it. And because, this is his brother, he did not think that his brother was out there to get him or to set him up or whatever. Prince Harry listened to his brother and he wore it. He didn't realize that this was going to cause a major issue, not just among Black people, but also white people, Jewish people, Holocaust survivors. Everyone was angry at Prince Harry for wearing that outfit, not knowing that it was all his brother William's doing. William was so jealous of the love that Prince Harry was getting. Remember, Prince Harry went through a phase. But in spite of all those things, people still loved him. People still cared about him. And William did not like that. William was not happy about it. And so this is how he felt he was going to get people to stop liking him. This was how he was going to get people to stop liking him. But it didn't work out, did it? So yeah, this has been something. There's been a huge degree of jealousy on the part of William towards Harry. It's been an ongoing thing, but because the royal family, the Buckingham Palace, like to have things buried, which is why they play nice with the British media, so they've had all of these things buried the entire time. But at some point you have to feed the dragon, the dragon who's been meek, the dragon who's been silent, the dragon who's been having things buried on your behalf. at some point you have to feed it. You have to feed the dragon. And so when the time came to feed the dragon, Meghan became the scapegoat. Because the dragon has to be fed by somebody, it's just a matter of who is going to be the rat bait for the dragon. That is all it boils down to. And remember, because there's something that people always say whenever we criticize the treatment of Meghan by the British press and all of that, people always say, but Kate was also being this and Kate was also being that. They also said awful things about Kate. But the thing is that Kate did not throw a fit. Bullshit. What are you talking about? You cannot, in good faith, in clear mind, compare the treatment of Meghan to what Kate endured. Nope. You cannot do that. It is not the same. We have all seen the different news headlines when Meghan will literally do the same thing that Kate did, but she will get flack, she'll get disrespected, she'll get called all kinds of names. Whereas when Kate did those things, it was all well and good, including social media. We're still seeing it now. Meghan and Harry's social media page was flooded with so much hate that they had to shut it down, their Instagram page, because haters and racists and British crazy people were all over their social media, saying all kinds of awful things about them that they literally had to shut it down. But guess what? William and Kate are on YouTube. And if you go into the comment section, it's all the most amazing thing. Oh, this is so nice. Oh, English rose. Oh, this one, that, and the third. And they keep trying to sell them. They are boring. There is a lot of reason why Kate is so jealous of Meghan. So many reasons. Other than the fact that Meghan is just such a beautiful young lady, even though she's older than Kate, but she looks way younger than Kate. That aside, Meghan is very likable. She has personality. She knows what she wants. It just seems as though Kate, everything about Kate is she's just living for Prince William. She doesn't have a personality. She doesn't have a life. Everything she does is for Prince William. And so she has nothing. She has nothing. And to add insults to the injury, Prince William is allegedly actively cheating on her, including with her best friend or her former best friend. So she's there having all these babies every year, and the man is going around sowing his wild oats. Hopefully he's not impregnating all kinds of women, because if he was, we wouldn't even know about it, would we? No, we wouldn't. Because the firm will bury it and they will bring up one made-up story about Meghan so that people's attention can be removed from what Prince William is doing and focus on the person that they hate the most, which is Meghan. So from now on to the foreseeable future, and for as long as Prince Harry and Meghan continue to be an item, continue to be happily married, it is always going to be the case. They are always going to use Meghan as a scapegoat. They are always going to use Meghan as a distraction for whatever scandal the royal family is involved in. Yeah, they are always going to use her. She's going to be their steady go-to distraction for it, And they know that the people that they are trying to paint her negatively against are here for it. So they will always use Meghan as an example. And Prince Andrew, the FBI still have that open invitation. They're still waiting for you to come and answer some questions regarding Jeffrey Epstein. It'll be really nice if you can just fly down and come and clear your name and put the matter to rest. But we know you're not going to do that. We already know this. You don't have it in you. You don't have decency in you. As long as your people, as long as the Queen, as long as the firm, as long as the Buckingham Palace, as long as the royal family will continue to protect you, even though they make all these fuss about taking you out of public duties and whatever, that is not what we want to see. We don't want to see you being taken off public duties and roles and all of that, You're still having all this taxpayers funded, whatever it is that you do over there. None of that matters. If they really want to do the right thing, they should encourage you. In fact, insist that you travel to the US and answer a few questions and clear your name. But they don't care because they know that they already have a standby scapegoat in Meghan. That when the hits get too hard, when the people of the UK, when it seems like they are about to get some of their sense, their reasoning, back in order, they know to just post a lie, a story, something that didn't happen about Meghan, and just push it out there and call it a day. So we know how this works. We know he's never going to travel to the US, to answer a few questions from the UK, from the authorities. We know this is never going to happen. So they have their scapegoat. And that's a travesty because, for one, his victims will never get justice. And all they really want is justice. If you are innocent, you haven't done anything, just take a trip down the other side of the pond, answer a few questions, and I'm sure if you're innocent, you will be let go. But if you're guilty, then you have to face the music. But because Prince Andrew already knows that he's guilty, he's never going to travel because he knows that he has done something. Wealthy, innocent white people do not run away from the police because the privilege is there to protect them. Wealthy, white, innocent people do not do that. Wealthy, white, innocent people are actually the most confident people when it comes down to dealing with the police because they know that they are fine. The police is actually truly their friend, So if you're innocent, then take a trip down. Come over. The weather is nice here. Make a trip out of it. Make a vacation out of it. Just go to the FBI, answer a few questions. And if you're innocent, you'll be let go. But we know you're not going to do that, don't we? But yeah, I know. This podcast was actually meant for Prince William and Prince Harry, but I digress. What can I say? This is just as important. And hopefully next time I can stay on topic. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. This is a conversation. This is a discussion. So I'm very much interested to know what you have to say. Leave a comment, like this video if you like it. And if you don't like it, it's fine. You can also hit the dislike button. It is all fine. But yeah, thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.